Welcome to the show Picking a Door. Today, you are the star of this thrilling game of chance and strategy. Imagine yourself on a dazzling game show set. The lights are blinding, the audience is buzzing with excitement, and the stakes couldn't be higher. You are faced with 3 doors, each hiding something mysterious. Behind one of these doors lies a life-changing prize. One door leads to a brand new car, a prize you desperately crave. Imagine driving away in that shiny, luxurious vehicle. The other 2 doors? Goats. Yes, goats. Not exactly what you had in mind when you signed up for this. Not quite the grand prize you had in mind. The disappointment would be palpable, wouldn't it? The host, with a mischievous twinkle in his eye, asks you to choose a door. His smile suggests he knows something you don't. You pick one at random, your heart pounding with a mix of hope and uncertainty. The tension in the air is almost tangible. You've made your choice, but the game is far from over. The suspense is killing you, and the audience is on the edge of their seats. The host, who knows what's behind each door, is about to throw you a curveball. What will he reveal next? The excitement is unbearable. The host, let's call him Monty, opens one of the remaining doors, deliberately revealing a goat. Now remember, Monty knows where the car is. He would never spoil the surprise by revealing it too early. He's not there to make it easier for you. He's there to make things interesting. With one goat-laden door out of the picture, you're left with 2 choices. Stick with your original door, or switch to the other unopened one. The question is, does it matter? Here's where the Monty Hall Paradox throws our intuition for a loop. It's a classic problem that has puzzled many, even some of the brightest minds. The scenario is simple. You're on a game show, and you're presented with 3 doors. Behind one door is a car, a prize you definitely want to win, and behind the other 2 doors are goats, which you don't want. Most people assume the odds are 50-50 at this point. This assumption comes after the host, who knows what's behind each door, opens one of the doors you didn't pick, revealing a goat. Now, you're left with 2 doors, and it feels like a coin toss. After all, it's just 2 doors and 1 car. The natural inclination is to think that each door has an equal chance of hiding the car, making it a straightforward 50-50 choice. However, switching doors actually doubles your chances of winning. This counterintuitive result is what makes the Monty Hall Paradox so fascinating and perplexing. Let's break it down. Initially, you had a 1 in 3 chance of selecting the door with the car, and a 2 in 3 chance of selecting a door with a goat. This is because there are 3 doors, and only one of them has the car. When Monty opened a door with a goat, he didn't change those initial probabilities. The door you initially chose still has a 1 in 3 chance of hiding the car. Your chosen door still has a 1 in 3 chance of hiding the car. The key insight here is understanding how the probabilities redistribute after Monty opens a door. The key is that the revealed goat door's probability, which was 2/3, gets concentrated on the remaining closed door. This means that the door you didn't pick initially now has a 2/3 chance of hiding the car. By switching, you're essentially betting on the initial 2/3 probability that you picked a goat door in the first place. This is why switching doors gives you a better chance of winning the car. It's a fascinating example of how our intuitions can sometimes lead us astray, and why understanding probability can give us a significant advantage. Section 4. Defying intuition. Why it feels wrong to switch. Why does this seem so counterintuitive? Our brains tend to latch onto the idea of 2 remaining choices, making us think it's a fresh 50-50 situation. We forget that crucial piece of information Monty provided by revealing a goat. We fall prey to the sunk cost fallacy, clinging to our initial choice even when new evidence suggests it might not be the best course of action. Section 5. Beyond the game show, real-world applications of the paradox. The Monty Hall Paradox isn't just a mathematical curiosity, it has real-world implications in decision-making under uncertainty. Think about investing. Investors often face the dilemma of whether to hold on to a stock or sell it. The paradox teaches us that sometimes, switching our choice based on new information can lead to better outcomes. You might be tempted to stick with a losing stock because you've already invested so much, even if new information suggests it's time to cut your losses. This is known as the sunk cost fallacy, where past investments cloud our judgment about future decisions. Or consider medical diagnoses. In the medical field, doctors often face complex decisions. A doctor might be hesitant to change their initial diagnosis even with new symptoms or test results. This hesitation can be detrimental to patient care. The Monty Hall Paradox encourages medical professionals to remain flexible and consider new evidence as it arises. The Monty Hall Paradox reminds us to be open to re-evaluating our choices in light of new information. Whether in finance, medicine, or everyday life, being adaptable and willing to change our decisions can lead to better outcomes. It's a powerful lesson in the importance of flexibility and critical thinking. Section 6. A shift in perspective. Embracing uncertainty and new information. The Monty Hall Paradox teaches us a valuable lesson about embracing uncertainty and the power of new information. It highlights how our intuition can sometimes lead us astray, and the importance of looking at problems from different angles. The next time you're faced with a decision, remember Monty and the goats. Be open to changing your mind, re-evaluating your options, and embracing the possibility that a shift in perspective might lead you to a better outcome.